Guys, it's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark has responded to everything that has been occurring with Team USA, and it looked like she potentially could be getting benched again. Guys, for this one here, we got to go down to Puerto Rico, and we got to jump right into this story, man. So if you guys don't know, Caitlin Clark has yet to start a game for Team USA, and the WNBA, to add more assault to injury, has not put out has not signed any proposal moving forward. Now, some photos was released from Team USA, and to me, it looked like Caitlin Clark potentially is not about to start another game. Now, I know some fans was like, they don't care if she start or not. Guys, Caitlin Clark has to start to get in rhythm early. That's how her game go. Now, we heard Stephanie White give a detailed interview yesterday as to Caitlin Clark return, how she's looking. But something we didn't hear from when it comes to Stephanie White is what type of system they potentially going to run for the 2026 season. Now, we got a lot of stuff to talk about in this one. We got some footage of Caitlin Clark speaking immediately after the games, and she hasn't spoke yet before the games, but let's jump into the CBA talk. So Annie Costabile did a little interview yesterday, and this was her yesterday at the start. I think yesterday was day 4 of negotiations. Let's play this clip real quick.
Stakeout day 4, baby. We are back on the scene and the vibes are high, mainly because your girl got to stop at home after being gone for more than 24 hours. So I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling recharged. Meetings have been going on since roughly 10 this morning. The same players that have been in the building, we're back in the building as negotiations head into, or approach, I should say, roughly 40 hours. The key proposal items remain revenue sharing, team housing, player benefits, and that core designation. That's something that the players have from the beginning put an emphasis on. So nothing major to report as of now.
Now, that was yesterday evening before meetings had took place. Now, Annie Costabile has been on the scene outside, which I don't think they're outside anymore, but she has definitely been on the scene with Team USA during this time. Now, Caitlin Clark did speak yesterday. Well, no, this is from earlier today. So earlier today, Caitlin Clark spoke to the media, and this is what she had to say.
Almost just the build up to games is probably the hardest part. Like once you're in the game and you're playing and you're flowing, like you don't think or realize anything else. It's almost the build up to get to that point. So I think that's kind of, for me, like getting back in kind of that routine of how you prepare on game days and things like that. But I think after the first and second game, it'll be like second nature, like it's always been. So more than anything, just really excited to be here.
Once you start those games, it's 5 games in 7 days. Yeah. Just how are you going to ramp up to that and just make sure?
I guess we're going to find out like really quickly like what type of shape I'm in, and I feel like I've put myself in the best possible shape that I could be in at this point. And you know, sometimes almost the first game is the hardest, but once you get in kind of the flow of things and you figure things out and you kind of get your wind back, you're in a little bit better of a position. But it's definitely going to be quite a few in a short period of time, but that's kind of what makes it fun. You play, and it's very similar to the WNBA. You have back-to-backs, you have one day in between, so I feel like that's something we're also used to. Maybe not quite the 5 games in 7 days, but that's also just international competition. So, you know, it's what I've dealt with in the past, and then going forward, hopefully for, you know, looking forward to the World Cup if I'm not lucky enough to be on that team. Like, it's the same exact scenario with even more games, so it's great preparation for that.
So that was Caitlin Clark speaking to the media today. Now, shifting gears, going back to Annie Costabile, like I stated in the beginning part of this video, she did do a detailed interview yesterday evening, letting us know what the current state is with proposal. As of right now, the players are still in negotiation. And Nafisa Collier did show up to these meetings yesterday, and ultimately, we know a deal did not get done. Let's listen to Annie Costabile. Rolling.
Your video diaries from outside the hotel have been, you know, legendary. They've been going viral. People have even been sending you food for this. I saw you got Domino's, you've been getting Dunkin', all of this. Can you reveal who's been sending you these? Are these just fans? Are these sources? Are these people just hungry for information? Who is it?
Listen, every good journalist knows you never reveal your sources.
True,
that being said, I do have to say thank you to everybody that has sent coffee, cookies, pizza, donuts, lawn chairs for us to sit in. Like it has been such not only like a heartwarming feeling, but furthermore, it's been a reflection of the appetite for this on the ground, just daily coverage of women's sports. You know, this is what we've all been saying. I mean, obviously we cover sports and we're committed to it regardless of what the sport is, regardless of gender. But this is just a prime example that people want this type of coverage. And I think that's what's been so enjoyable about this is like people are eating this up. People are eating it up. And again, to the sources who have sent food, coffee, especially the coffee, I'm like, I'm crashing out over there. I get cranky quick.
Yes, you do.
Yes, see, they know. And so the coffee has been a lifesaver. The food has been a lifesaver. So truly, oh my gosh. I mean, this is exhausting, but I can't lie. Like this is what I've dreamt of since I was a little kid. I love my job, and it's been fun the last few days.
So that was Annie Costabile speaking to the media, letting everybody know her experience with everything that has been transpiring these last couple days, being a part of these negotiations, being on the scene reporting. Now, this is the final clip. This is Stephanie White speaking about Caitlin Clark during an interview. Now, we reported on this late last night. If you guys have not seen the video, I recommend.
Speaking of the process, I mean, you've got so many players here that are stars when they go back to their WNBA team. What's the balance like? Everybody kind of has to play a role, and oftentimes that's maybe ceding a little bit more attention or spotlight than they normally would have in the WNBA. Is that a challenge? What's the process like as a coach going through that?
I think the biggest thing is being transparent, and I thought Sue set the tone in the fall, early and helping them understand that it's different in USA basketball. Everybody has to sacrifice for the greater good. Everybody has to sacrifice for the USA across your jersey. There are very few players who get to do what they do in the WNBA and USA basketball. You're surrounded by the best players in the world. Positioning each other to be successful and positioning one another to elevate our team is important. There is a sacrifice when it comes to playing for USA basketball. I thought we've been really good in showcasing that and sharing the basketball, in understanding the expectation and playing really well together, in staying within the concepts of what each player does really well. And we've got to continue to do that. And we've got to continue to get to know one another. We don't have a lot of time together. We don't have a lot of time to build that continuity and to build that chemistry. But I think every day we're taking positive steps in that direction.
So that was Stephanie White, man. The game is scheduled for tonight around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let me know y'all thoughts about this, man. Keep them bells on. I will be back with more content. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.